The New Dangun Story by Jungmin Kwon. Long ago in Animal Land, the animals were wondering who should be their leader. The bear said, "I think the strongest animal should be the leader." The monkey disagreed. No, the smartest animal should lead us." The tiger shook his head. "You're both wrong. We need someone with the loudest voice to guide us." Then the old turtle slowly spoke. "Perhaps the animal who lives the longest should be our leader." At first, the animals liked Bear's idea and chose the strongest animal as their leader. Bear, naturally strong, easily won every strength contest. But soon the animals grumbled. "This isn't fair. No matter how hard we try, we can never be as strong as Bear." So they tried Monkey's way and held contests for intelligence. Monkey's mother was delighted and taught Monkey day and night. Monkey won every contest without breaking a sweat. The animals complained again. "No matter how much we study, we'll never be as clever as Monkey. This isn't fair either." Next, they chose Tiger's idea and decided that the loudest voice should win. Tiger ate lots of meat and practiced roaring until he had the loudest voice in Animal Land. The animals sighed. "We could eat forever and still not roar louder than Tiger. This is not fair." They completely ignored Turtle, saying, "Living long is just luck. You can't practice living longer, Turtle." The animals scratched their heads, searching for the fairest way. Finally, they had a clever idea. "Let's see who can eat mugwort and garlic the longest," they declared proudly. This sounded fair because mugwort and garlic tasted terrible and had no special advantage for anyone. It seemed fair because it was all about effort. Monkey, Tiger, and Bear carried their mugwort and garlic into a dark cave. After just one day, Monkey jumped out, yelling, "Yuck! This is awful. It doesn't taste good, isn't healthy, and has nothing to do with being a leader. I'm leaving." Monkey left the cave and started eating bananas again. Using his cleverness, Monkey founded a company that made computer chips and became the leader of artificial intelligence. Inside the cave, Tiger and Bear were jealous of Monkey's exciting new life, but neither wanted to quit. They kept munching on mugwort and garlic, dreaming of becoming the leader. But after 50 days, Tiger stood up and said, "I can't take this anymore. Enduring misery doesn't make me a leader. Goodbye." Tiger rushed out and returned to eating meat. Inspired by all the itchy mosquito bites he got in the cave, he invented Tiger Balm ointment, became very famous, and became the leader of a big pharmaceutical company. Poor Bear stayed alone in the cave and finally finished 100 days. When Bear finally stepped outside, he found he had forgotten how to eat anything else. Worse yet, he hadn't learned about leadership, friendship, or how the world had changed. So, the bear became an office worker. On weekends, he sometimes dug holes in the ground, hoping to find oil. He called it the Big Whale Project, but he never found anything. The animals believed the mugwort and garlic test was the fairest of all, so they kept using it year after year. However, there was something they didn't realize. Bears are omnivores and tigers are carnivores. So it wasn't a fair test at all, but they just thought, well, too bad. Now, all baby animals in Animal Land start practicing eating mugwort and garlic right from birth. Animal parents send their kids to special academies to learn how to swallow this terrible food. At school, animals no longer learn fun or important things like leadership, friendship, or critical thinking. Life in Animal Land grew difficult and fewer animals wanted to raise families. To fix this, the animal government suggested sending girls to school earlier so they could get out of school earlier and have more babies. The Animal Land's Ministry of Education came up with the idea of teaching animals how to eat mugwort and garlic better using digital methods to reduce the burden of private education. The president even said extra spicy garlic wasn't fair and they should make garlic easier to eat. Garlic sellers became rich by inventing hundreds of ways to practice garlic eating. But wouldn't it be wonderful if every animal could eat the foods they loved, use their own talents, and find their special way of becoming a leader? The end. Written by an office worker.